Guys, Merry Christmas. I'm Panda and I am trying to do my intro video right now for my new YouTube channel, and I've actually got a lot of explaining to do on that. This video is going to mostly just be me showing you around my apartment where I live by myself, and also trying out my selfie stick, which I have not used really as a selfie stick yet. But this is supposed to be my intro video. I know it's going to suck because I haven't really been able to, I haven't done any video editing. I haven't really come up with a video that I'm happy enough with. I've actually, believe it or not, been wanting to start a channel for at least a year, probably 2 years, and have been actually trying to do that for a year. I just kept making videos that I was not happy with, or I'm probably never going to be happy with, because I just don't have the self-confidence yet that most of the experienced YouTubers have. And I have, like, I tried doing a Periscope, trying just to make myself more confident, and I don't think it worked very well. I was too nervous the whole time, so I didn't really get to explain much, and when you're talking to an audience directly, you don't know what to say, and you kind of rely on them to ask questions, which I was trying to get them to do, but there was only a few people there. So I do have a Periscope account, which I mostly just follow people on. I probably will try doing more videos on Periscope when I get more comfortable with them. I'm fine with doing like private ones with friends and stuff, but right now I'm just trying to get comfortable enough to put videos on my channel. And I was going to launch my channel on the 1st of January, and I hopefully can still do that. I've been having a lot of problems with my internet account and my AT&T Wi-Fi. They keep suspending it like every month, even though I pay for it every month. I pay at least a month's worth every month, because I've been behind like a month on most of my bills. I only get disability once a month, so it's kind of, I mean, right now my expenses are down to literally the basics, and I don't have a car, I don't have cable TV or Netflix or anything fancy that I don't have to have, you know. I mean, some people would argue that I don't have to have the internet or a smartphone, but I don't have, I have a laptop that is not really reliable, and it's probably going to go out on me soon, and I'm kind of really stressed about that happening, because that's my only computer. And this is the only phone I have. After that dies, I might be able to use this, but I'm hoping I might be able to get my videos going and maybe be able to save up enough to get a laptop that I'm going to need pretty soon. So yeah, my expenses are down to rent, power bill, and internet bill, and then I pay a little bit on my phone. That is on another account, or I'm sorry, another contract with one of my relatives. And I really can't afford anything else. I mean, I literally have to come up with money some other way, because my expenses are just like $100, $200 more every month than my actual disability is. And I was forced to pretty much sell things that I had before, that, you know, I collected when I was growing up, and I've had to pretty much get rid of everything I have that's valuable. I mean, when you look at my place, I've managed to keep it looking pretty nice, but literally I don't have anything that's new. Everything is Goodwill stuff, yard sale stuff, you know, stuff I still have from when I was a kid or whatever. But everything I used to collect crap loads of stuff, because I was such a geek. I've always been a geek. And I love movies and sci-fi and TV shows, and so I used to collect tons of stuff, like Blu-rays, and I used to have a giant book collection, and just like movie memorabilia, and like I used to collect red pandas, like just any red panda stuff, because they're my favorite animal since I was a baby, and I've collected stuff since I was a baby, but I had to sell that off. It was one of the first things I sold, because I wanted to get something else that I wouldn't be able to buy otherwise, which is mostly why I sell stuff. But I'm down to basically not having anything left that's valuable. I don't have any way to purchase something that would need replacing. I'm sleeping on a couch that I got at Goodwill. So it's kind of a crappy situation right now. I'm still really thankful that I have a fairly nice apartment, even if it's in disrepair and nobody really wants to bother fixing it. But yeah, I mean, I consider myself lucky in most cases as far as having a roof and having heat most of the time. I mean, I have been threatened with shut off from my electricity a bunch of times too, because for some reason I'm living in a one-bedroom apartment. For some reason I'm paying like $200 a month for a power bill that I'm not growing anything. I don't have a giant TV. I don't have, you know, computers turned on all over the place. I just have a laptop. And everybody else in this complex is only paying about 60 bucks a month. So I'm really strapped on that. Nobody wants, I've tried calling everybody, you know, calling consumers and calling the office and arguing with them every year. And I've been here about almost 5 years, I think. And it's a subsidized apartment, so I have problems with privacy here. Most of the people here that live here are older people, and I'm like the youngest one here, and pretty much nobody, I keep to myself because nobody here wants to talk to me about my health problems and all that. And that's the reason I'm here, is because it's supposed to be for disabled and elderly, but really it's like mostly elderly, retired people. I don't really have any friends around here, but since I started going onto the medical cannabis stuff and social media, I do have a Mass Roots account, and I have met a few people on there that are pretty nice, and so it's, you know, I'm hoping I can meet more people. I have met people on YouTube and Periscope that are weed tubers, but they don't live around here. So, you know, I'd love to smoke down with somebody sometime, who, you know, if they bring their own stuff, because I've actually given away more stuff than I've had, you know, people come and just smoke every time I give them something. So I'm pretty much a sucker when it comes to that. But like this year I sent a couple of random, like, weed tuber goodies, or just, you know, stoner goodies, to people who didn't really have very much stuff. And I just sent random packages to people this year because it was kind of a last minute thing, and I just felt like doing it. But next year, a year from now, on Christmas 2016, I want to start something called Stony Santa by Panda Boxes, and that's just kind of a working title I came up with. But I want to try to work with some people, like the weed tubers who are really well established, or, you know, small companies or even big companies that want to contribute 1 or 2 little items to these boxes, that I want to start just making little, like, Christmas boxes for people, or holiday boxes for people who are like me, medical cannabis users, but only get disability and can't afford to buy like glass pieces, or you know, nice stuff that they could use to medicate with. So what I want to do is try to get in touch with some of the companies starting pretty soon, and besides me trying to find a sponsor, that would be really sweet. I'll get into that later, but besides that, I want to just see if they want to try to participate in contributing something small to these boxes, and that's going to be one of my things I want to do alongside weed tubing. I'm trying to start out sort of going, you know, start out while I'm already going. I don't want to start out not going anywhere and just make really crappy videos of nothing in particular. You know, I'm trying to get some fans going and start out, you know, already a little bit in progress. But my January 1st, 2016 is going to be my launch, and this is supposed to be an intro video. I haven't really done any intro or any smoking, which I really apologize for. And I plan on just putting this up the way it is. I don't have a lot of time to edit the stuff before the first. I have a couple other videos I want to make, and If I don't put it up right away, I can tell you it's not going to get put up. I'll have to redo it because I won't be happy with it. So I think I'm just going to put this up the way it is and see how it does. And I might redo like a tour video after this because this is getting kind of long. So yeah, this is my Source vape pen. One of my first videos was going to be a rosin tech video because I was so excited to be able to try that. I got a hair straightener that I got at Goodwill, but it's like brand new and it's a really fancy high-tech one that I was under the impression when I researched rosin tech several months ago to start that. I was under the impression you needed it to be really hot because most hair straighteners don't go really hot, so they said find one that goes high and has a digital read. So that's what I got, and now I looked on YouTube for tutorial video on it, and they're all doing 200, 250 degrees, and mine only goes down to 300, so I can't really. I tried making a pressed bud, it did absolutely nothing, so I'm a little depressed that I can't do that. I have to try to find a new hair straightener first, and I'm running low on meds, so I probably won't be able to do it this time. I do get restocked like in a week. Hopefully I'll get restocked, and I can try it after that, but it's not going to be one of my first videos like I planned. So this is actually just the little CO2 sort of top that I have in my kit, my Source Vapes kit. And this is the little screw. It does screw onto the battery, the pen battery, which is really kind of funky looking. But the bigger coils that come with it, I cleaned them and got all the wax, scraped all the wax out that I could because I ran out of wax. So all the wax and reclaim is in this little one. And that's what I'm using right now until I can make or get more wax. So I don't normally use wax that much. This month I got 2 or 3 grams of it, and it lasted me until now. So it's like almost the end of the month. But I don't have a rig that I use dabs on. I only use a pen because if I did dabs, they would be gone in a week. And I can't afford it, and I can't afford to not have meds all month because I have severe health problems that would probably put me in the hospital if I didn't have meds. So right now I have like seizures, I have severe temperature sensitivity, like constant sweating, constant shivering, just constantly feeling like I'm dying. Like probably 2 hours a day I feel decent. If I get stoned, I feel decent until it wears off, but I don't get stoned all the time. Usually about twice a week I can get stoned, but I'm not the kind of person who sits there and just chain smokes or smokes when I'm already stoned, because I just can't. I mean, like right now when I'm starting out on YouTube, I just can't because I can't afford it. But a lot of the weed tubers who are established are able to do that. So maybe someday I'll be able to just sit down and smoke and not worry about preserving it, you know. So yeah, so this is all reclaim in here. Now, the Source Vape kit I got is a signature kit. It's in a middle box, and I'll show it to you in my next video because I want to wrap this one up. But there's a few little complaints I have with it that I'm working on them with on an email basis. But this one, I'm not happy with this lid, okay? Because totally what? Besides doing that, this lid doesn't even stay on, okay? Watch. It literally just... It's like not even like a pen cap tight. I mean, it literally just falls off all the time. So it's kind of hard to keep this one on. It doesn't have anything like, it doesn't have any, see, it just wobbles. It doesn't have any like band on the inside of it or anything. So I'm gonna take a rip really quick, and then I have to get a drink because I can barely talk. But I'm gonna take a rip off of this and end this video. This is gonna be probably part 1 or 2 of my intro because it's gonna be a long intro. So I'm gonna take a rip and see you on the next part, and thanks for watching. Merry Christmas.